Hobe Sound is a quiet and peaceful oasis where families have come together for holidays, vacations, and retirement for generations. It's also a working class community with a substantial population of low-income and minority families. Nearly 70 years ago, a small group of winter residents, including Joseph and Permelia Reed, saw that many of their Hobe Sound neighbors were in desperate need and came together to found the Hobe Sound Community Chest. The sense of obligation and responsibility which spurred that group into action is one that still permeates our community today. To help cover the costs of their charitable efforts, the group began a yearly fundraising campaign. Over the years, the annual campaign has transformed the Community Chest into a comprehensive funder of social service agencies in Hobe Sound and nearby communities. Each year, the Community Chest provides more than $1.2 million of support to local nonprofits. Because of the chest grant making, everyone from newborns to senior citizens are cared for in the most compassionate way possible. Families are more successful. Children are more likely to graduate from high school. Mouths are being fed, and souls are being nourished. The annual campaign is an effort which emanates from every corner of Hobe Sound. It relies on residents and local businesses spanning Jupiter Island and stretching from Loblolly to the Medalist, to Hobe Sound Golf Club, and covers Banner Lake, Petway, Zeus Park, surrounding communities, and everywhere in between.
The most amazing thing about the Hobe Sound Community Chest is its sole focus and dedication to the Hobe Sound community.
The primary concern for that group of Chest founders was providing child care for working families, something they considered an essential service. Nathaniel Reed, looking back, described children too young for public school being left with grandmothers, great-grandmothers, or sometimes even at home alone when parents were at work. In 1965, the Reed family donated land across from the Hobe Sound Elementary School, and the Chest contributed $25,000 to build the Hobe Sound Child Care Center, known today as the Early Learning Center. That was the seed that never stopped growing. Child care and youth development remain the Community Chest's largest commitment, accounting for over 40% of its annual grants budget. These four organizations, the Hobe Sound Early Learning Center, the Dunbar Center, the Boys and Girls Club of Martin County, and the BLAST program, which operates at the Banner Lake Community Center, care for newborn children through their teenage years, providing stability and security for hundreds of families.
The Hobe Sound Early Learning Center has been around for 55 years, and the Chest has been involved with us since the beginning. For them to have understood way back then how important it is to give children a safe and stimulating environment during their most formative years is truly astounding to me. I am so grateful that they continue to value early childhood education, and we work hard every day to make them proud.
For many low-income families, the Dunbar Center is the only source of low or no-cost child care available in the Hobe Sound community. Without this essential child care resource, many parents working hourly jobs would have to stay home to care for their children and therefore would sacrifice the ability to generate income for their families.
Dunbar Early Learning Center is dedicated to the Banner Lake community, serving low-income and vulnerable children, infant to 5-year-olds. We serve the whole child, academically, socially, and emotionally, as well as provide the wraparound support needed for our families to ensure they thrive. The Hobe Sound Community Chest plays a dual role for Dunbar Early Learning Center. They are a special friend to us as both a major donor of critical funds and as a vital partner for counsel and advice. Our missions align to improve the quality of life for the vulnerable children and families of Banner Lake and Hobe Sound. The support from the Chest covers a full classroom. Without it, we would have to turn away families.
Founded in 1991, the Boys and Girls Club has grown into the largest and most important after-school program in Martin County, operating 5 different facilities.
Since 1991, the Hobe Sound Community Chest has been an integral part of the success of the Boys and Girls Clubs of Martin County. When a young person walks through our signature blue door, despite the many obstacles that they may face at home, they have an opportunity to build a great future that they may not have previously thought possible, and be given the tools to make that future a reality. That's where real community transformation occurs, and that's what this partnership's all about.
In addition to the Banner Lake After School Time program, known as BLAST, the Banner Lake Center serves as a food pantry, a gathering place for adults and seniors, and provides seasonal activities for all residents. One of the many activities sponsored by the Chest is the BLAST program's Back to School Backpack Giveaway at the Banner Lake Center.
The backpack giveaway is the event of the Banner Lake school year. It is the one event that everybody looks forward to. We give away 200 stuffed backpacks, and it's really cool to see our kids showing off their backpacks when they leave this building as well. Those smiling faces, and also that ease from the parents that can come out and have a good time, as well as get something very important checked off of their list. Banner Lake is able to provide that resource, and Hope Sound Community Chest helps us achieve that.
And just the support from Community Chest, just them taking that step to say, okay, we're going to give it a chance. And that support really made us feel good and made us take that leap of faith that we were going to have a more quality program for our children, and it's been very successful.
While child care and early education are important, affordable housing provides families with financial security, stability, and a foundation for successful lives. The Community Chest has recently extended its grant-making program to include capital projects on behalf of its agencies. The next few years will be transformative as the Chest works to raise significant endowment to provide funding for these new projects and programs. The first commitment under the capital program was the Chest's purchase of 20 lots in the Petway area for Habitat for Humanity to create a brand new neighborhood. Nothing impacts families more positively than a new Habitat home.
Hope Sound Community Chest has been a fantastic partner over the past 20 years. They've helped us build 23 homes in Banner Lake. They've just been one of the most supportive partners that we have overall. They come out, they get involved, they understand the need, they talk to the families that they work next to, and they've just been amazing to be able to work with.
Thank you for building the house for us.
The Community Chest has been a longtime supporter of the House of Hope, which provides food, clothing, furniture, financial assistance, information, referrals, and life-changing case management services to Martin County residents in need.
The House of Hope is Martin County's largest provider of emergency services. We reach over 6,000 people a month with food, financial assistance, clothing, and case management.
The Chest partners with grassroots organizations like La Haya, which serves Martin County's homeless.
Well, without the support of the Chest, we would not be able to serve as many people as we do in the capacity that we do. But because of their support, we are able to help every single person that comes through the door to the fullest extent. Because of the Chest increased donations over the last 5 years, we have not had to turn anyone away from the services that we provide.
The Chest also provides support to the Hope Sound Ravens, a local youth football program.
About 5 years ago, my husband and I moved to Hope Sound, and we came upon this great facility here, J.V. Reed Park. We wanted to build the community and bring the kids back to this park. In a matter of days, they came up with funding for us to buy all new helmets, shoulder pads, and helped us get our 501c3. The Community Chest has helped us tremendously. Without them, we wouldn't have anything that we have. It means everything to me because kids are our future.
There is perhaps no organization which better exemplifies the Community Chest commitment to grassroots efforts than Project Lift, founded by Bob Zacchio.
Project Lift is an intensive outpatient substance abuse program that is coupled with vocational skills building. We started Project Lift about 7 years ago, and we started working with young men that were struggling through the court system, probation, juvenile drug court, kids that were dealing and struggling with drug and alcohol issues and trauma, abuse, anxiety, depression, stress management. So we wanted to do is take a program that worked with a kid to get them sober and clean so that we could teach them how to be productive tax-paying citizens in our community.
Whether it's partnering with the Council on Aging's Meals on Wheels program or working with volunteers in medicine to make sure every Martin County resident in need receives necessary health care, it is the Community Chest mission to provide for services at every stage of life. That is why the CHEST partnership with Volunteers in Medicine is so important. Working with an annual budget of $900,000, Volunteers in Medicine is able to leverage more than $9 million worth of free health care for adults in need.
Volunteers in Medicine Clinic is truly a grassroots effort in Martin County. It is volunteer physicians, volunteer nurses, volunteer clerical that come together and provide excellent medical care for eligible residents of Martin County.
The CHEST strikes a balance between its fiduciary responsibility to its many generous private donors and the nearly 40 social service agencies which the CHEST funds through its annual grant-making process.
The Hobe Sound Community Chest is an outstanding steward for your charitable contributions. They are in close touch with virtually every agency that helps people in the Hobe Sound community and have, perhaps, the best insight into where your donations will have the most impact. They are people you can trust.
Generous contributions from individuals and businesses in Hobe Sound enable the Community Chest to make a significant difference in countless lives every day.